into it. So Willem was really cool. He took my parents out to eat, and then the next day my mother goes, "I will say this about William Dafoe. He is not a very attractive man, but he is a sexual man." I said, "Okay, Ma, I'm going to throw up in my own mouth. That's good." Awesome place here tonight, Crowfoot. Give a nice round of applause, Crowfoot. It's funny to see all the guys from LA, because all these guys are originally from the East Coast, most of them, and now they live in LA. And when they pulled in this tour bus, I live in Maine. I flew from Maine. So, you a maniac, brother?
Hell
Wicked.
yeah.
Dude. Wicked hot, buddy. So when I got off the plane, I'm like, it's snowing. I'm like, whatever, doesn't matter. Let's go. These guys drove into them and they go, "There was ice out there. It was crazy." Like, we deal with this shit. My wife came in the living room last week and she goes, "Bob, I just saw on the news that it's snowing so much the roofs are starting to cave in all around the state. Don't you think you ought to get up there and shovel the roof off?" I'm like, "Yeah, I was just thinking that. Don't you think you ought to clean the oven while it's running?" Crazy cracked out broad. I'm not getting on the roof. I'm like Jackie Chan or some shit. If you had a body like this, would you think, "I should be on the roof right now"? Where are you going? Up on the roof, do some shoveling. Chimney, chimney. Look at that ass, ladies. Drink it in. That's international ass right there. That works in all countries. That's not local. Oh shit! A lot of fun to do though in the winter, isn't it? You guys, I was trying to tell these guys earlier, like you can go snowshoeing. What asshole invented snowshoes? Snowshoeing sucks so badly that most snowshoes in the country are hanging on people's walls. Didn't walking through the snow suck bad enough, but there's one guy going, "Hey, let me put these baby canoes on my feet. This is awesome." Where are you going? I don't know. I walked 5 steps in 12 hours. Tried skiing this winter. Anybody skiers at all? You like it, dude? I've never been. You want to look like a complete asshole? Rent the equipment. They give me these big, bright orange skis that say rental across the front of them with a number written on it in magic marker like I'm a criminal or some shit. Is that necessary? As if my overall ability and style didn't give it away badly enough, now you're going to write shit on the ski. What can we write on the other ski? This guy's bad and bad. I got my jeans on, completely soaking wet. 1,000 pounds of snot frozen to my face. I put my lift ticket on my jacket and then like an asshole, I zipped it up, right? So the lift ticket just hit me. People are like, "Where you been skiing today?" "Mostly in the woods." You must be an extreme skier.
Not really, just a survivalist, if you will.
My wife got me a helmet before I went skiing. You know you look bad in your helmet when other people on the mountain are like, "How are you? Are you having a good time? Is there anybody that needs to know where you are?" Rocco is hilarious. We had some great conversations today. He's like, "Hey, Bob Marley." We'd be on the set during the first movie, and he'd say, "Hey, Bob Marley, let me ask you," and his face would be covered with blood. This would be in between takes. He's half dead. "Let me ask you a question. You like peanut butter?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, yeah, that's fucked up. I like peanut butter too." Then he just walk away. I'm like, "Hey, Bob Marley, do you think people come to Toronto just for the tap water because it's so goddamn good?" I pour that shit in a cup and it's like gold to me. I love it. Oh shit, man. We almost got the tour bus stuck in the snow, which is amazing. We have like 9 guys, because guys are supposed to know how to drive in the snow. Girls, you know how to drive in the snow if you're from Michigan, right? Yeah. My wife is actually from Maine. She can't drive in the snow. She sucks, right? The other day I'm sitting there with my boxer shorts on. I've got the friggin' clicker in my hand. I'm clicking the remote control. You ever can't find it and you start freaking out? You're like, "Holy shit, where's the clicker?" But you don't want to get off the couch, so you start yelling at people in the house like you go, "Somebody help me! What is it? Where's the clicker?" People always say, "Did you check under the couch?" What asshole is chucking it under the couch? I'm done with this. Let me put that right under there. You ever finally find it and it's in a really weird spot, but you don't even question it? You're just so happy to have found it. It's in the medicine cabinet. You're like, "Holy shit, the clicker!" It's in the freezer next to the peas. I got the clicker! And sometimes it'll shit the bed on you. It doesn't work, but you don't want to get off the couch. You do your own diagnostics. off the cuff. Must be the batteries. I'm not getting up. I'm just going to open up the cover and move the batteries around. These are my magical battery fingers right here. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching Walker, Texas Ranger kick some ass. And I'm elbow deep into a bag of barbecue Fritos. I got my boxers on. Right? And my wife pulls out of the garage. It's snowing out. And there's 2 seconds later I hear this. Ready? You guys have all heard this. Shit. So I turn the volume up a little bit. Then I hear this. Now all you boys here have heard this. All you cold weather boys have heard this. Beep, 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 beep. You know that horn you're ready to get your ass down here right now? So I go out there like an asshole in my boxer shorts. Because if you're from a cold weather state, you're wicked confident of your car pushing out abilities. You look out the window and go, shit, I'm not even bringing pants for this. Surprised I'm bringing both arms for this shit. Let's go. So I'm out there in my boxer shorts. You ever do something incredibly dumb and your neighbor's always on their porch looking over you? Right? Their dumbass neighbor look on their face. Hey, Bob, you guys stuck in the snow? No, Phil. I like to come out every morning and I like to check the speedy rotation of these tires right here. I like to do it in my friggin' underwear. That way I'll be sure not to have any more kids later on in life. Let me know if you can't get it out. I'll come over. I'm like, okay, I can't get it out. Okay, Bobby, see you later. So now it's just me and the princess, Dale Earnhardt, right? And her brain's fried. If you're stuck in the snow, you've lost all mental faculties. Because all you're thinking is, maybe if I jig it down far enough, I'll hit the tower and it'll pop me out or something. I'm trying to get her attention, right? And so I finally get her attention. She goes, what are we going to do? I go, we need traction. So I take the floor mats out of the truck. You ever do that? Like an asshole. Put them under the tires. Tell her to hit it. It takes off like a weather balloon. What are you going to do? I'm going in the woods. I'm going to get a stick. I put the stick under the tire. I'm like, okay, hit it. You want me to stop? No, wait for the stick to come out of my ass. And then it always ends up on the rear bumper, right? You ever get on the rear bumper? Start rocking the shit out of that bitch. Rocking it wicked hard. I said, well, I'm going to tell you to go. When I say go, you go. She goes, do you want me to punch it, gun it, or floor it? I don't give a shit. Get on it, sis. There's a difference, though, right? Here's the gun it. You're going 40 miles an hour, minding your own business. And some asshole decides they're going to pass you on the double yellow. And you're like, I don't think so. You don't care if the lady's in labor. You don't care about oncoming traffic. I'm going to teach you a lesson tonight, asshole. The punch it we're all familiar with. You're sitting at a light and 2 lanes merge into one, right? You don't look over, but you feel as though there's some competition coming from your left. You can hear it, right? You're like, geez, I can't beat this son of a bitch. It's got me beat on raw horsepower. I'm going to have to Trojan horse this thing. So you got to throw them off. Make believe you're like looking through your console or some shit. But when it turns green, only to realize there's another light 75 yards up. That's uncomfortable, isn't it? Sorry about that. You ever be driving behind somebody that's driving so badly you just want to pull up next to them to see what they look like? You even say it. I gotta get a look at this shithead. Well, hope you guys make it through the winter. It's only like 3 or 4 more months, right? I mean, my wife said to me, she goes, well, I can't stand this winter. I gotta get out of here. I want to go down south. So we live in Maine, so I brought her down to New Jersey for a couple days. It's a big trip. If you don't have the money, but someday